Oh my god. Starting the stream by banging everything. Knocking everything around. Causing a commotion. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. I think we're live now. It's time for Hot Wheels 2! The sequel to Hot Wheels. More wheels. I really like the first Hot Wheels Unleashed game, so I've been really looking forward to playing this. And I finally got it for Christmas. For Christmas? For till college. Anyway, so yeah, I've been really looking forward to this. Looks neat. I don't actually know anything about it. Like, I don't know what's new and different in this compared to the first game. But I suppose we will find out. Okay, game needs to be turned down a little bit. Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Turbocharged. So slow. Such slow intro. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Okay. Okay. They don't even put the end user license agreement in the game. Just like, go to this website if you want to read it. Resolution? I think I super optimized spatial upscaling technology. I don't think I necessarily need that. Let's go with medium for now, I suppose. Whoa. Oh hey, I have that one in the upper left, and I have that one in the bottom middle. Or at least I had them as a kid. I'm sure they're still around somewhere. But I don't know where they are, but I had them as a child. We gave you some vehicles. Carefully choose the vehicle you prefer. I always liked this one. I do like that they're including the monster trucks. I had a few of those as a kid, those are fun. And the graphics in this game are so nice. They did such a good job making them look like the actual Hot Wheels. That was one of the great parts of the first game, was just the cars just look absolutely realistic. So hi, welcome to the stream. I have to carefully choose. We've got more outdoor races this time. I'm looking forward to some new environments. Stuff like that. Should be cool. I don't think this is... I think like the first game, or... Well, I don't know. This might get more than one stream. The first game I only streamed once and then just played on my own. This one I might stream as a series. Look like fancy new Hot Wheels? Can I get one that looks like some used beat-up 80s one? Well, the cars do take... Well, in the first game at least, and I assume in this one, the cars take damage throughout the race and end up looking more like that. So... Yeah, this is very, very similar to the first game so far. First game had level editing, yes. In fact, all the levels, all the pre-made levels in the game are ones that you could make with the level editor if you wanted. So, it's like Trackmania. Stream. Use drift to get a boost charge. Okay, so there's drifting in this. I don't remember if there was drifting in the first game. It's been too long since I played it. That is welcome. I love that the monster trucks are in this game. Use boost to overtake your opponents. And also, the Hot Wheels Unleashed is extremely physicsy. So one of the best things is when you use a wedge-shaped car. It's just like how it would be in real life. Jump to avoid the obstacles. Oh, that's new. There wasn't a jump before. So if you're in a wedge-shaped car, you can just wedge yourself underneath cars ahead of you, and it's really great. Like this one that I'm bumping into right now. If I was playing as that one, I could wedge people out of the way. Oh no, I got whacked by this. Oh yeah, see? Here's some of the physics. Air control. Oh, nice. Oh, so you can use the left stick to tilt the car. That's cool. It's very Hot Wheels. I completely missed whatever that control was. Yeah, there's some cool new stuff in this. Oh yeah, see that? You can like bump the other car, that's cool. I like that. Just a couple new things, but they're cool. I can dig it. Wrong button. It'll take me a moment to get used to the controls. Avoided the webs this time. Also, I appreciate this being a PS4 game that uses the speaker on the controller. Every time you use the boost or like clack into something, the sound effects play out of the controller. That's pretty great. Very clacky. Flap flap. They seem to be winning very well. I like that there's a Hot Wheels car that's just called Way Too Fast. That's a great name. Yeah, this game looks great. It's really fun to play. It's basically just, basically, the perfect Hot Wheels game. I'm happy to say that so far it seems to be following the first game very well. Oh yeah, see how beat up the car is now? See all the little chips in the paint? I enjoy that. Also, the level of detail on the track parts is really nice too, because, oh my god. Oh, I thought it was even more beat up with the lighting. But you can like, if you look closely, you can see like little fingerprints on the track and stuff like that. That's great. I really appreciate that. Hooray! Yeah, Hot Wheels Unleashed is really one of my favorite racing games, just in general. It's really good as a racing game, as well as, you know, as a Hot Wheels game. I'm a rookie. Ta-da! In the main menu, you can plunge into the Hot Wheels Creature Rampage. Huh? Build your tracks and access all the game's modes. Have fun. What do you mean I can plunge into the Creature Rampage? The hell does that mean? The track builder. Modes. Let me move my camera for a second so I can see what this says. Hot Wheels Creature Rampage. Okay, let's do it. Oh, this is just like that.
You're finally here. Why did it take so long? I called
oh boy,
you.
This is just like
6
that old
minutes ago, Professor.
Hot Wheels game on the
And we were
GBA
at the
that
other
I
end of
love.
the city.
This is our new record, by the way.
I love that Hot Wheels
Why'd you make us rush
aesthetics
here?
It's a little
have not
embarrassing.
changed
Oh, come on, spit it
in
out.
like forever.
I've got a new device that copies any small items and makes them big. And possibly the opposite too.
I can't
I've
believe that
tested
this
it
is
on
just
some
the same
special
exact
track
energy
pieces.
as Hot Wheels stuff.
5 of them. Before
In the
understanding it
2000s.
wasn't broken, it just needed a little more time. 10 seconds to be precise.
Like they
No,
already
don't
got it
tell me.
perfect, you know? Why
Wait,
would they ever
what?
need to change
I'm afraid
the Hot
I've
Wheels
unleashed
aesthetic?
5 creatures. They made some horrible noises and have escaped.
Oh, you finally arrived, folks. Why
There he
did it
is,
take
there's
so
a
long?
robot.
Here you come.
They gotta have
we
a little
arrived 5
robot
minutes
guy.
ago.
I'm detecting a 74% chance you're being sarcastic. Can you confirm? That would improve my future performance.
This is great.
Oh, did you accept my cookie policy, by the way?
Professor, this is way worse than the living ooze.
Way worse.
Calm, calm. I already have an idea.
To worsen
I feel
the
like these
situation.
are already established
Can you fix it?
characters.
Well, technically, I
something
would
else.
need your help to implement my clever
But I
plan.
have no idea because
Okay, as usual,
I'm
you got
27
something,
and I
but
haven't
we need to get our hands
followed
dirty. No problem.
Hot Wheels
We're the
anything.
Hot Wheels racing team.
since I was
Okay,
like
you could wait to fight the creatures as giants, or...
That's a bad idea.
Professor, hurry! In case you didn't notice, the clock is ticking. They could be anywhere doing serious damage.
Or fight them toy-sized. Use the Shrinkatron to beam them small again, and beam yourselves too.
What?
I
Why
can't wait to
fight
beam
if you can
myself.
shrink them.
While magnification is a stable process, shrinking isn't. So it would last
they
a
shrink to drive in the
very
little Hot
short
Wheels.
time.
What looks like a drawback is a guarantee. You'll eventually be back to normal size. If you don't get smashed while scaled down, obviously.
Like, no.
It's, absolutely safe. The device is portable.
Yeah, this is
easy to
actually,
operate,
well, it was
and
kind of unusual
Didn't I
that the
already say
first
no?
Hot Wheels Unleashed
Robert,
didn't
this
have
could
something
be
like
the only
this.
way.
This is pretty
I'm
typical
not
for
getting
Hot Wheels
miniatured
media.
anytime soon.
But
Why is she posed? Why is she all posed
all
up
the
like
Hot
that?
Wheels you want while fighting.
Wait, what?
All of them. All.
I need to warn you, there's a
face.
0.001% chance
This
that the
is
shrinking
remarkable.
process.
Nah, shush. I don't even want to know. Darla, I'm in.
Fine, Professor.
This is utterly
activate the
remarkable.
Shrinkatron.
The Shrinkatron!
I love
Fine,
when
that
Hot Wheels
thing on
stuff
us,
puts
now.
just like jet
There
turbines
is
on
a
stuff just randomly
99%
like that.
probability of...
Having fun. Go!
That is the keystone of Hot Wheels art design. Oh. See, when I was a kid, Hot Wheels was like doing like internet stuff. There was like, I forget what it was called, but it was like Hot Wheels World or something like that, and the packages had like full like World Wide Web, like green Earth thing, you know, and stuff like that. Wireframe Earth. Mysteries of the Acceladrome. Huh? Wait, that's Acceleracers. There's Acceleracers shit in this. I mean, they had Acceleracers cars in the first game. That's just directly from Acceleracers. What the hell? Yeah, okay, this game, I think why it's like this is at least partially this game is made for people my age. They're trying to get adults in on this too. Oh yeah. Mini golf course. Yo, okay. Oh, I got another car, what is it? Cadillac Seville designed by Gucci? Yeah, sure, just drive a real life fancy freaking car. That's the most boring pick in a game like this, because they put all the weird Hot Wheels on this too. See, because that's something that I really like about this game too, is that it's not just like Hot Wheels that look like real life cars or that are real life cars or stuff like that. No, they put all the wacky, weird ones in there too. Like the first game had Snoopy on his house as a car. There's like a toaster car or a hot dog car, you know, all that kind of stuff. That's the good shit. That's what Hot Wheels is all about. And you know what pisses me off about that especially? Is I found out in recent times that Hot Wheels collectors don't care about those. They call them fantasy cars. Hot Wheels collectors apparently only care about the replica cars. And it's like, it sounds so boring. That's not the point of Hot Wheels. Like, that's what sets Hot Wheels apart from like other toy cars, is that they're wacky. Why would you only collect the replica cars? They call them fantasy cars, and they explicitly do not care about them. And it's just like, what are you talking about? Oh, this looks great. Although, of course, that's the funny thing with Hot Wheels, is you're just in some random ass location, but no matter where you are, there has to be Hot Wheels branded stuff all over the place. This game takes place in a world obsessed with Hot Wheels. I love the translucency on there. Oh, the graphics in this are so nice. I really enjoy this game. Also, oh yeah, so you can, it's also another, oh look, there's the wedging. I just wedged myself right under that monster truck. That is one of the most fun parts of this game. I've never played another racing game where you can do something like that. But yeah, another thing that's like Trackmania is you can't just make tracks, you can also make custom paint jobs for the cars. Which is really fun. I did that a little bit last time, or in the first game over there. And you can share it all online, although I can't because I don't have PlayStation Plus because it's expensive and I don't play my PlayStation often enough to warrant purchasing that. I may have to turn up the CPU difficulty because a little bit easy so far. I am just like at the beginning of the game though, so maybe it gets harder. So I'll wait and see. Yeah, this game is just, it's really nice. Right. The monster trucks were also a new thing when I was little. We're gonna have to figure out what that accelerators thing is because I'm tickled that that's in the game, you know? Love that they always gotta have like a Hot Wheels professor, you know. That's just the concept of like a car professor is great because it's not really a thing in real life, is it? If you think about it. Like a mechanic, sure, but a car professor? Car scientists? I mean, I'm sure they exist, but they're not like Hot Wheels presents them, I think. They'll never stop chasing the dream of living up to Professor Tesla once more. It's more like, it's less that they're a car professor and more that they're just like a mad scientist with like whose like fixation is with cars. Hot Wheels story. Oh man, the story of Hot Wheels. I wanna know what that acceladrome thing was. Oh, there it is. Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Acceleracers expansion pack. Okay, well, the thing is, I want that. I didn't buy any DLC for the first game, because it was just like, kind of microtransaction-y type of stuff. But like... I'm gonna need this, actually. It's only $10. Yeah, okay. Hold on, I don't know if this is gonna pop up personal information or anything if I buy it live on stream, so let me turn this off for a second. Oh yeah, you get to see my lovely new background. Courtesy of Sasha. Oh yeah, there's some personal information here. Good thing I decided to turn it off. New add-on level. Please return to add-ons page to activate it. There we go. I can put it back now. Oh yeah, this is beautiful. Oh yeah, look at that. That's sick. Oh, there's new songs? Or what are these? Always a race? Oh, here's the cars again. Oh yeah, I had this one. I had Ratified. Those are sick. I wish there was more Acceleracers cars, but... those are cool. I mean, there's some that are... oh, wait, there's... hold on. Free? Yeah, there's World Race stuff too. Yes, please. Oh yeah. It's good shit. Fast and the Furious manga pack. Oh, this is free too. Don't mind if I do. That one's less exciting to me than, Acceleracers. But hey, I'll take it. Alright, let's go back. Yo. Yeah, this is just a whole extra thing with acceleracers. Sweet. You're in the Temple of Speed. Your moment has come. Learn your skills and reflexes earn your trust of Teku and Metal Maniacs. Mind if I do? Let's play as Ratified. Oh, this is a nice wedge car. So we should get some of that nice wedging action. Girls love wedging. Don't you know that girls love wedging, chat? I was just thinking about my days of taking ceramics class in school and wedging the clay. Are you familiar with that? I never took ceramics 2 when I was in school. I just took ceramics 1 over and over. I remember the teacher was just like, "Are you ever gonna take ceramics 2?" I was just like, "Well, I'm not really that, like..." In ceramics class, or in ceramics 2, it was like you get to use the spinning wheel. I don't know, I wasn't that into ceramics. I took it because I needed, like I always put it in my schedule because I ran out of classes, both that I had to take and ones that I wanted to take. And then, I would need to fill in the rest with, Oops. I forgot you can jump. There we go. I would need to fill in another class, and I would always just pick Ceramics 1. I was never really that passionate about it. Well, I mean, I got better at it over time. I made some nice things my senior year. Let's just start that whole race over. But you repeat classes? Well, yeah, it was just an elective, so they don't. When it comes to electives, they don't care. Well, I mean, you could repeat classes if you needed the credit as well, but electives were not necessary classes, so you just take them again if you wanted. You had to take Ceramics 1 first to be allowed to take Ceramics 2, obviously. But, I never felt like doing Ceramics 2. No. We're going to take Anatomy a second time. I mean, I think when it comes to those classes, you could only take them again if you were missing a credit. Because I had to repeat a couple classes. Just because I was missing because I didn't do very well in the class the first time. I always passed them just fine the second time. Mostly just because I already retained the information from the first time. And then I would just like actually do the work the second time I did it. Essentially, yeah. Because that was always my problem in school, was I didn't want to do schoolwork. So I just wouldn't, you know? Until eventually I realized, I'd be stuck in school for longer than I wanted to be, if I kept doing it that way. So basically, towards the end of high school, I actually, like, made sure to just go through with it and pass my classes so that I could graduate and not have to go to school ever again. Ouch! I was supposed to be the one doing the wedging, not getting wedged. Okay, good, that wasn't the last lap. Thank goodness. But yeah, that was the thing, I was always smart enough to do well in school. And I did do well in school anytime that I actually, like, tried. But most of the time, I just had no motivation to do schoolwork, you know? It's like my least favorite thing in the world. There we go. There's a lot of classes that I only passed because I was good at taking tests. I was very good at, retaining information and doing tests. That's the opposite of what I hear from a lot of people, was they, like, sucked at tests. Oh, look, there's the James Bond car. Like, they were able to do all the other schoolwork, but they always flubbed it on the tests. I was the exact opposite. I was only good at taking tests. And tests often, like, would, like, count for, like, the majority of your grade. So there were some classes where I was able to get by without doing any homework or anything. Because, oh, we'll see, at my school, at least, rather than sitting there doing nothing, I would just draw or read a book, or, a lot of the time, during free periods like that, I could just play video games. I spent a lot of time playing video games in school. Either on the DS, or either on the Game Boy Advance, or later the DS, and later the 3DS. Only the Game Boy Advance because I got a DS very late, but... Move some metal. I'm not gonna play as this one every time. I'm gonna go through all the cars I just got. I wanna play as this one because it's familiar to me because I had it as a kid. Oh yeah, the set aside, that's me exactly. The one class that was the hardest for me in high school was in 11th and 12th grade. English literacy and comprehension class. And that was only because you had to write essays constantly. And I hated that because you had to act interested in and like find things to say about these topics that I was not interested in and had nothing to say about. So it really sucked. And like I love writing, but I hated writing like academic essays. And you had to bring them to class and then like work with your other classmates to like proofread or like critique your paper. And it was interesting. The majority of the time I just would not have my essay and I would not participate in that part. But that said, it's kind of funny that I struggled in that class so much because on like the SATs or whatever, the big standardized school tests, I scored in the 99th percentile for reading comprehension. Or like the 100th percentile, whichever one meant that I got every question correct. And I was told that that's like unheard of, like people don't ace the SATs or whatever. People do not get the 100 percentile. I'm still kind of proud of that to this day. I think there was I got 100 percentile in 2 subjects, I think. I don't remember what the other one was. I remember reading comprehension was one of them. I will ride that accomplishment for the rest of my life. But it did, being smart but doing poorly in school got me like a lot of like, I don't know, not good sort of attention from like teachers and stuff to be like, like, you know. I always felt like I was like being disappointing, you know? They're like, come on, you're smart enough, why can't you just do this? I'm like, I don't know, I just... I can't, I'm sorry, you know? That part was unfortunate always. I'm just glad I got through it in the end, you know? I see, so I'm supposed to score 300,000 points in a lap. It's just gonna make me keep going through the track until I score that many points. Understood. They make people do school for non-stop for 10 to 20 years and whenever people burn out. Yeah, I've never gone to college. I have no plans to ever go to college. I hated school. And the only reason that I managed to graduate high school was the promise that I would never ever have to go to school ever again if I graduated. And I am almost 10 years later, I am still sticking to that. I don't know how to score points other than drifting. If there's a way to score points other than drifting, I don't know of it. Seems like drifting is what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh dear. Oh yeah, at some point, I don't know if during this stream, but at some point, I want to tell you about something really cool that was in the Super Mario RPG remake. Because it has a really cool new post-game that wasn't in the original game. And there's some really fun, or it's basically all just like extra difficult battles. Like you refight the bosses. Well, I say that, but like they're like completely new battles, just like reusing the characters. And there was one. Well, I guess I can just tell you about it while we're doing this. Did it while I was on the train on the way home from Oregon. So basically, so there's some new mechanics that were added in the remake that weren't in the original, like being able to swap party members during battle, and the big super moves. And during the main game, it kind of felt like those trivialized the game a little bit. Like made it a lot easier. And also, the game, of course, still had the strategy with the lazy shells that just sort of wins the game for you. But all of those things are absolutely undermined in these bonus battles that they made. Like, they actually make the new mechanics and everything feel justified. And so basically the battle that I wanted to mention was with Booster. And so basically he has a new train set that he wants to show you, right? That's the premise of the fight. And he's got his snifters with him. And he has to fix up the train before he can show it to you. So, during the battle, so every turn he will turn around and start fixing up his train. But if you hit him, he gets distracted, and can't continue working on it. But one of the snifters will, like, give him moral support and speed up his building of the train. And basically what the train does once he finishes fixing it up is that, it just insta-kills your entire party. There's no avoiding it, nothing you can do, it insta-kills everybody. But, because you can switch party members during the battle, it'll swap in your other party members. And Mario can't be switched, so he will always stay there. So I don't think I'm gonna manage to do this. I'll have to figure that out later. Let's do a different level. So yeah, and basically, the strategy that was required to beat it was really interesting. Because, oh my god. So so how does this work? Do I need, like, better cars or something before I can do this? Or maybe a different car will be better for this. Like, which one has, like, better drift or whatever? Maybe I need, like, good handling? Well, this one has the best handling. So, like... Oh, best choice for drifting with more control. Okay, cool. Hi, Shan. Yeah, they look exactly like the real toys. Which is one of the coolest parts about this game. But anyway, to get back to what I was talking about, so it took me a long time to figure out how to do the battle. Because it's just, periodically you just get, your team gets wiped, right? You get insta-killed. Turned out that the strategy was, so, I'd start the battle with Mario, Mallow, and Bowser. Right. And then, they would eventually get wiped out. Then, Peach and Gino would switch in. And, Peach has the ability to revive fallen party members, right? So use her to revive Mario. And with Gino, I would just use one of his big moves that hits everybody. Or actually, no. Actually, I ended up doing it slightly differently because the move from Peach that turned out to be more useful was Mute. So that the snifters would stop attacking me. And then, Mario's loud. Ouch. And then I would just use a pick-me-up with Gino to revive Mario. And then Mario would attack, and then, the next turn I swap Gino and Peach out for Mallow and Bowser, who are already knocked out. And then, the train would come through, knock everyone out. Mario, gets knocked out again, and then it swaps in Peach and Gino, who are fine, never got hit with anything. And then just rinse and repeat over and over. It took me a long time to figure out that strategy, because it was difficult to figure out when you should, like, try to revive characters, or which ones you should try to revive, or stuff like that. But eventually I figured out that strategy, and it was really cool, because there was no... That was... Like, it was like playing with the Mario RPG mechanics in a new way. And it's like, dang, this game is like so old. It's like so cool to see it, like its battle system get used in a new creative way like that after all these years, you know? I really appreciated that. It was like a puzzle, you know? I don't know if my strategy was like the optimal one, but it's the only one that I could figure out, and I was really proud that it worked. So... I'm not sure I understand how the score attack is supposed to work. But I want to make it work because I want to see the other levels past this one. We need to look it up, because like how in the world are you supposed to get 600,000 points? Well yeah, there's no one in the car, Shan, it's just a toy car. Just a tiny little toy car. You can see the environment we're in. We're very small, because it's like actually a little toy car. If I just keep respawning, does it like keep... Yeah, it keeps my score. There's no time limit or anything. Yeah, it keeps my score. Well, do I just grind it out then? Doesn't feel like what I should be doing, but if it works, you know. I guess it works if it works. Yeah. See, it's on to me a little bit. Why don't I just stay in this big open area? No, it's on to me. You can only get the bonus once per turn, it looks like. So grinding it out isn't going to help either. I always thought that this car was funny that it was in World Race, because it's such a plain car. Just like a little car-shaped car. It doesn't look fancy at all. And the drift doesn't count if I'm outside the lines. Fortunately. Idea how to get more points. It's a load of barnacles. I need to look that up. How do you get more points during this? Anyone wanna help me look into that? What should I be doing here? Well, that's a new high score. 218,000. It's my highest score yet. Only need about 90,000 more, or 80,000 more points, rather. Outside the lines. See? Okay. Like, is drifting the only thing I can be doing here? Out of control. What the hell? I do like the little sidestepping thing you can do. That's cool. So I figured out to bump to the left, you press circle, and then to bump to the right, you press square. Neat. Oh. Oh. 242,000. Okay. Yeah, I think I just got a drift real good. I think that's gonna be it. Which means that's the best corner to score points on, so I gotta do really good on that one. Struggling to find anything about the mechanics of this game. Oh dear. So I got the PS4 version of this game because I figured it would... Well, okay, so I got the PS4 version because I was asking for it for Christmas from my mom. And I figured it would be easier for my mom to get it for me if she got me a physical copy. I went for PS4 over Switch because, well, PS4 is gonna run better. The game does look really good and run really well on the PS4. The PS4 is interesting to me because, like, obviously we have the PS5 now, but I feel like the PS4, even to this day, is still, like, just perfectly good at, like, as far as graphics go. Like, I've not felt compelled to spend an arm and a leg to upgrade to the PS5 when the PS4 already looks this good, you know? Like, basically, as far as I can tell, the only major upgrade PS5 has is, that it has an SSD in it instead of a hard drive. So loading times are better. And I will say, having switched from a computer with a hard drive to, two computers with SSDs in them, SSDs do go a long way. But, like, I was thinking that, but I was thinking about mid-air tricks. But, there's no opportunity to do that. Also, there we go, I did it! I have no clue how I would get 600,000 though. Absolutely no clue how 600,000 would be possible, but... yeah, just doing good drifts was the way. Yeah, what was I saying? What was I talking about? Does anybody remember? So I know I had more to say of whatever I was talking about. The PS5. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's funny how like PS4 still just holds up just fine in terms of graphics. I don't really need more than this, you know? If I needed more than this, I have my computer. So... but anyway, I was gonna say, I went for the PS4 version rather than the Switch version for those reasons, but I kind of wish I gotten the Switch version because, it came with an exclusive Hot Wheels car, and that's kind of fun. I saw that at Walmart, the Switch version with like with a toy car. This is just, it's just a time trial. Who's my fastest car? Oh yeah, I had these two in the first game as well, I'm remembering. They were also free DLC in the first game. That's pretty fast. Let's go for this one. PS5, Xbox Series X all just feels more like a DS to DSi than actual new console. Yeah, I will say though, the Xbox Series X controller is like my favorite Xbox controller they've ever made. So, it's got that going for it. I liked the Xbox One, controller a lot. For, its D-pad, that was my favorite D-pad. I actually like this one even better. I like the concave shape. It feels really good. Also the Xbox One controller, the analog sticks just disintegrated. Which, I did not like. I've never had that happen to me on any other controller. So... Xbox One controller, this is a few points for me for that. I've had it about as long as I've had my Switch Pro controller, and that thing is like indestructible. Which is really funny considering all the problems the Joy-Cons have. The Switch Pro controller is like a perfect controller. Extremely durable. I've also had my PS4 controller for about the same amount of time, and it also, has held up just fine, no issues. They've all gotten, like, similar use as well. Yeah, I know they put the accelerator stuff in this game for adults, because, like, there's not gonna be any kids now who are interested in, who are interested in accelerators. Also, the difficulty here, especially on that, like, score attack thing, way higher than, the main game. So I think this is here for adults. Like, this game doesn't give off the vibes that it's a game aimed at children. You know? I mean, all games aimed at children, like, should be competent games as well. Like, there's no reason to make a half-assed game just because kids are gonna play it. But, like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't feel dumbed down or anything. Or, like, super easy or whatever. It's just a real-ass game, you know? It tried to jump, but it didn't jump. I swear I tried to do the jump. Hold on. I can do it better. I think it's when I think I'm used to Mario Kart rules where you hit it when the 2 is about to disappear, but I think it's you do it when the 2 just first appears. Yeah, there you go. That's how you do it. And then instead of automatically boosting you, it just gives you some boost in your meter. Gotcha. There we go, got the jump. My time to beat is 52 seconds. Oh, I tried to do something tricky. I just ruined the whole thing. Oh. That spinning wheel thing is a run ender. Yeah, I also like that these games feel like the real, like, spiritual successor to, Hot Wheels Stunt Track Driver. Because it's like the same concept as those games, but just, like, much more modern. It even is kind of mirroring the, sequel to Stunt Track Driver a little bit. Because that game focused on, like, being outdoors and driving through the dirt and stuff like that. And this game's got the, you know, the monster trucks, and there's like some dirt stuff on the cover and all that kind of thing. So there's like the backyard environment, stuff like that. That's cool. There we go. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Come on. With the Hot Wheels game with the goofy explosion cutscene? Not sure what you mean by that. Yeah, I grew up with Hot Wheels Stunt Track Driver. That was one of the first video games I ever really was into. It was very, very difficult for me as a child, though. As an adult, it's just, like, stupidly easy, though. Funny how that works, huh? Funny how, brain development helps you, do things that require, thought to accomplish. I needed to swing it more to the left there. Well, I was complaining about the difficulty being too easy. Good thing I went and got the DLC, huh? This is much more difficult. One of the fun things is that, you can unlock random cars in this. And you get them out of little, like, packages, and it's really cute. Open the car packages. Lego 2K Drive. I was so excited for that game. It looked awesome. And then it turned out to be a game you pay $60 for, only to then have to pay, like, a ton more just to freaking play the game. And I lost all interest. And that's just because apparently that's just how 2K operates. And I was unfamiliar with 2K, having not really ever played anything from them before. So people were like, damn, you were stupid for expecting anything other than that out of this, because that's how 2K is. I'm like, I don't know how 2K is. I don't play basketball games. I don't play any sports games. Or FIFA or whatever, I think they do that too. Hey, I did it! Very Trackmania-esque. I mean, it's just the time trial stuff. I do like basketball. I think of all, like, team sports, basketball is my favorite to watch. Because, it's so, like... it's so energetic, you know? Stuff's constantly happening. Unlike the other two popular sports here, which are football and baseball, where there's a lot of downtime. Baseball having the most downtime, of course, but... baseball is so slow, it never holds my interest. Reach first place. What's this one? Base goal of 3 quick races. Use the type rocket. First to the right. What is it telling me to do? I don't know, huh? Three quick races, use the type rocket. Complete the unleashed goal of 3 races. Environment accelerodrome. Gotcha. I'm really confused. But let us continue. Wait, what's the... what do you mean type rocket? Do the cars have types? Oh yeah, there's little packages you get the cars out of. Yeah. We could cut a lot of flack a few years back for making a trailer for their basketball game that's mostly just footage of loot boxes being opened. Oh great. Hot Wheels Velocity X? Oh, I see. I only have the Game Boy Advance version of that one, which is very... it's... unique. Let's use this car. No, Hot Wheels Stunt Truck Driver is the one where on the first race you end the race by crashing into the TV and getting embedded in it. So this is an elimination race. I think I'll do a little bit more here and then I'll go back to the main game. So we can see some of the other new stuff in this game. Here we go. I just think basketball is fun to watch because the players are like always like going back and forth up and down the court really fast, you know? It's very action-packed all the time. I enjoy that. Because basketball is like very... Like the court is like pretty small. Because like soccer is similar in like the going back and forth. Soccer and basketball have pretty similar rules. Like those are pretty similar games in terms of how they work. Not in terms of scoring though. Scoring is pretty different in basketball compared to soccer. But just in terms of like the type of game you're playing, they're pretty similar. But I think basketball is more exciting to me because it's a lot smaller. So going up and down the court happens a lot faster. That kind of thing. But soccer's not bad. And of course, then there's hockey that's also very similar to soccer. Hockey's never really interested me either. I think the difference is that in those, it's like it's so hard to like actually score a goal because you've got a guy standing there blocking it all the time. I think that's more interesting about basketball to me too, is that scoring is happening a lot more often. The field is too big in soccer, I see, yeah. Ben says the field is too big, you can barely see the players. Ouch. Here we go. Oh no! That was very bad. Oh no! Let's try that again. Oh, that's just a replay? No, I want to restart. Here we go. Of course, the sport that I know the most about is football. And that's only because my dad is really into football and like has football stuff on the TV like constantly. And so just living in a house with him for my entire life, I have absorbed a lot of football information. Oh yeah, speaking of sports, I found out that there is a new sport that is becoming more popular, although it is very controversial. And it's just called slap fighting. Have any of you heard of that? Anyone here familiar with slap fighting? I watched a video about it recently, and it was... oops, uh-oh. It was kind of absurd. It's just, you just have two people, they stand over this table facing each other. One of them just has to stand there, and then the other winds up and slaps them in the face as hard as they can. And this continues until one of them gets knocked out. Which, It's a very good way to get severe head trauma. Because it's like less of like a slap and more of just like... just punching them with your palm, basically. And also, like... They were like, oh, it's not as bad as boxing, because in boxing you're like getting hit constantly, right? But like, the difference is in boxing you can dodge and like roll with the punches or whatever, you know? They were talking about how it's like not very often in boxing that you actually get hit with like a good solid punch, you know? Like that's the whole point of boxing, is to try and like land one or two of those in the fight, whereas this is just a full, just like unencumbered, oh my god, she's here. Just hit to the face over and over. So it's very bad for head trauma. There was one, they showed an example of one guy who just ended up like, look who's here! Look who came in the mail! Put her on screen, Mark. I've been looking forward to this plushkin here, it's great. Our sad, anxious girl is here. Our girl failure is here. But yeah, there was a guy who ended up permanently disfigured from one slap fight. I think it was like in Poland. And yeah. Oh dang, look at that. I did it. Just gotta maintain this lead. No. No, 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 no. No. Oh. I just flew right off the track. Also one that was, kind of ironic was there was a guy apparently who was trying to start a slap fight league. In the US. And it had to be, the start of the league had to be postponed because a video came out of him slapping his wife in a club in Mexico. And it was kind of a bad look. This guy had slapped his wife. And he's trying to make a slap fighting league. So that was lovely. Oh. Falling off of the track in this game hurts. Having to respawn like that is so painful. Oh. Oh, I'm going so fast. Check it out, chat, I'm going so fast. Woo! I should stream Trackmania sometime. I've been thinking about that for years, but I've never gotten around to it. But I really just keep running into all of those, don't I? Oof. Okay, there we go. Oh no, you don't. You come back here. Uh-oh. I don't want to be eliminated. Especially because it's right at the end. No, come on. Come on. No! I was so close. Alright, let's try again. Oh, big boost. The Abyss is gonna be around later today than usual, so I may have time to stream American McGee's Alice today as well. See how long I feel like continuing to play this. I might end up playing this for a while. We'll see. I did leave it open that I might stream another game today before I stream with Fizz, so we shall see. Ouch. Uh-oh. Where'd y'all come from? I like that car that's just a convertible. Just a normal convertible car. Ooh, I wiped that guy out. Did you see that? That was great. Oh, I love this game. What a great game. This is my kind of racing game exactly, basically. Like, this is just perfect. Go. Okay. I like that that car is called bifocal, like BYE focal. Oh, fuck me. Aw, I hate that part of the track, it sucks. There we go. So getting the DLC was a bit of an impulse purchase, but I have a little bit of money at the moment. And I do not regret it because I want the accelerators. And I want Mattel to know that accelerators are well loved and they should continue to make reference to them. They should continue making accelerator stuff. There we go. I'm sad that that round where I just completely beans that guy off the track was not the one where I won. But, oh well. At least I got it on camera, you know? At least it's on stream. No. Come on. That sucked. Arista Rat. That's a great name for a car. There we go. I did it. Elena's favorite catchphrase, there we go. If you pay attention, you will notice that I say that, like, all the time. I can't stop saying, there we go. Sometimes I catch myself off guard, realizing that I just keep saying that all the time. Yay, there we go. Also, I want to apologize to everybody that I haven't made the next episode of my Minecraft video series yet. It's just because I started making a new video game. And that has taken all of my time instead. I was planning to come back home from my vacation and record the next episode of that, but instead, I got really excited to make this new video game. And it's been going really well. So... that has been eating all of my time. I should have some new footage of it pretty soon, too. Because it's coming along really well. I think I understand what this challenge is a little bit better. So... I'll accept that one first, I guess. Oh, that's another score attack one. Finders Keepers? Oh, it's just giving me stuff? Okay. Time trial. Okay, here's a race. Let's do a race. And I want to try this car. Wait, what's informative and encouraging? Can I see Pomni? Yo? Oh, I wanted to see her for a second. You know, we're back and just... I'm not gonna take her. I just wasn't... Huh? I'm gonna take a look at this plush. What's up? Why? She already has cameoed on the stream. Wanna see Pommy? We go. I always liked this car a lot. I never had it as a kid though. I only had a couple of the World Race cars. And they were not like the big mascot ones. They were just some of the like the side ones. I had one that was like a truck. And I had Crazy 8. The name of the car. And then that's one of those weird ones. It's like massive, like engine, two like massive engine blocks, and then like a tiny bit of car in the middle. It might be in this game. Probably not the World Race one, but I had more acceleracers than World Race cars. Which is fine by me, because I like acceleracers better. They never made an acceleracers video game. It's kind of a missed opportunity. This is the closest thing to an acceleracers video game that we have so far. Okay, what is informative and encouraging about my catchphrase? So there we go, one. Acceleracers was smaller. Like it was bigger than World Race, but it was still like smaller than I'd wished it had been. You know? Didn't get as much media as I was hoped for. It did have like, it had like a trading card game, and lots of toys, and had like 3 movies. There were supposed to be, it got cancelled, it like stopped before the plot finished though, is the thing. Whoopsie. Well, that was unfortunate. There's one more lap though, so I can turn this around. Oh, there's so many of these cars that I want to unlock. There's so many good ones. The classics. Classics of wheels. Damn. Okay, well, let's see. I'm in last place. Oh my god. Completely bean-boozled that guy. Here we go. Ow! Hey! That guy beans doing real good. Oh, those cars beans in each other. Okay. We got this. Oh, second place. I kind of wanted to change cars, but I'll give it one more try with this car. And then after this race, we'll go back to the main game for a little bit. Oopsie. No. Checkpoint missed. Oh no. Oh, that was a checkpoint. Or, huh? That was the checkpoint. I was being clever. But in fact, I was not. I do like that you can just kind of go off the road if you want. For no penalty. That's good stuff. I love driving directly underneath the monster trucks. Missed checkpoint. God damn it. It's only the first lap. So I have plenty of time to make this up. So, chat, what's all y'all's opinion on this game? What do you think of this so far? From what you've seen of it through me. This is the racing game of all time. It kinda is. I really like it. Seems really sick? Yeah. Seems like we're all in agreement. Yeah, this, like I mentioned earlier, this car is one I always wanted. I am, virtually living my childhood dream of owning this Hot Wheels car. Hope it's relatively successful. Well, I mean, it was successful enough to get a sequel, you know? So, like... I do hope the sequel's doing well too, though, yeah. I'm not quite a fan of how microtransaction-y it is. Like, there's a lot of, like, cars you can just buy for, like, the amount of money that you would spend on buying it in real life. I really think that, I think they've dropped the ball on the coolest thing that they could be doing here, because they've done it before. They've done it before where you buy a car in real life and you get it in the game. This would be like the perfect game to do that with, you know? Like, if you're gonna make cars be, like, microtransaction type purchases, like, make them come with the actual car, at least, you know? I don't want to just buy a pretend Hot Wheels car, you know? I want to buy, a real Hot Wheels car, and then maybe the virtual one is, like, as a bonus, you know? And of course, you can still have the option to only buy the virtual car if that's all you want to, so it's always good to have. Like, what's it was called? Starlink's Battle for Atlas had that, where you didn't actually have to buy the toys, and you could just buy it through the digital store. Which, it feels kind of silly to me, but like, because like I wouldn't do it that way. Getting the toy is part of the purpose of that type of thing. At least in my mind. But I do think that it's good to have that option. You know? They're like, oh, but it undermines the toy thing. Why would anybody get that? And it's like, well, because, you know, the toy's half the fun, you know? I think there's a lot of people that just don't understand the joy of Toys to Life, you know? Oh yeah, you can upgrade vehicles. I forgot about that. Let's see. Let's take a look at the shop. Oh, the little dinosaur, the Tricera truck. Reprod. I always love that car. MST Suzuka. Oh, there's another one. There's an Accelerate. Yes. I had this one, but I lost it. One of the few Hot Wheels cars I ever lost. I was always so sad about that. Yeah. That's a good one. Well, I'll get the MST Suzuka as well, because it's a good one. But yeah, see, you get them out of their little packages, and it's so good. I like the paint job on this one. The 5 alarm. So, let's see. Season pass. Yeah, no. No season pass for me. This is where you get the random ones, I think. Oh, Maelstrom, that's a good car. This is a little different than they had in the first game. Am I out of spins? How do you get spins? Move my camera for a second so I can see. Oh, yeah, I don't know how you get them. Funny. So unlocking cars works a little bit differently than it did in the first game then. Alright, let's go back to the main game. Back to Hot Wheels Island. Dinosaur Museum. Okay. Go for the sun. The first game only had one of the alien cars from Acceleracers, so that one's in this game too. I saw it on the splash screen at the start. I'm really glad that they added more Acceleracers to this one. The first game had a college campus, which is kind of similar to this. I like that we've got like a museum now this time. Museum of Natural History. This is incredible. Oh my god, chat, look at this. This is amazing. Yeah, there's still Hot Wheels branding in the Natural History Museum though. How does that make any sense? Oh, nice Mini Cooper there. Oh, hey, they got the toaster car in the sun. Gotta love the toaster car. The stupid, I love the photorealistic dinosaurs. I love how much this game goes for photorealism. While being this stupid, silly racing game. See, that's what I love. So photorealistic games that are also just trying to, like, be realistic in other senses. Not very interesting to me. Games that are being photorealistic, but are also just, like, stupid video games and operate on video game logic. That's great. That's a juxtaposition I like. Like, I always wanted to have that, I always wanted to make that horse racing game where everything's like photorealistic graphics, but the horses like behave basically like how the cars do in this game. And they can like power slide and like they do like turbo boosts and stuff like that. And there's like loop-de-loops. But it's all photorealistic, and that's the joke. I just wanted to make that game. Perhaps someday I will have the resources to make that. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Also, I had like it had like Mario Kart type items, and I had come up with like a really stupid amount of them. What things do I remember? I remember there was a bear cannon. Just a cannon and an entire bear flies out of it. There was the angry cat. You just throw an angry cat at the other jockey. There was like a fish bowl that you just throw and it explodes. There was like an entire tree and you like hold it and swing it around. Try and hit other people with it. Stuff like that. I think there was also a fruit cannon. Just fires random fruits that splatter everywhere. Oh boy. Woo. Okay, yeah, so jumping and shoving the other cars also uses your boost meter. I had suspected that for a while, but I hadn't, like, paid close enough attention to check if that was true. Until just now. Oh my god, what was that? Oh, what did I do? I flubbed it at the last second. Oh no. I can't believe I just did that. Oh. I lost to the toilet car. Look at that one there called Hot and Seat. That one's a toilet. I lost to the toilet. I can't believe this. Yeah, the graphics in this game look just they look incredible, honestly. This is such a pretty game. And this is on PS4. There's also like there was a super resolution option. I think that's one of those AI upscaling things, which are actually an interesting and neat use of AI, unlike generative AI. I've seen people talking about that a distinction needs to start being made between generative AI and just other forms of AI that are actually useful, you know? The super resolution AI stuff is kind of interesting. Because when that is used well, it allows you to get like more performance out of a game with less like computing power. So like lower end computers will be able to run games at a higher resolution than they would have been able to before, which is kind of neat. And if they're using it on like a PS4 game, that's a kind of a way to, which is kind of, that kind of undermines the PS5 a little bit, because it just kind of bumps up the PS4 to be able to have graphical fidelity above what it usually would be able to have. No, this is on the PS4. Ultimo Cyclozar. I'm playing the PS4 version of the game right now. Let's switch. See, I always want to jump over that, but if I know now that if I jump over it, I hit my head on the little things above the track. Not worth it. I want to go to this museum. Looks like a nice museum. Yeah, I remember years ago, maybe like 2 or 3 years ago now, seeing the AI super resolution stuff. And people like playing around with it and like testing the limits of it. And it's really impressive because they were able to set the game down to like stupidly low resolution. And the AI thing was able to make it still look pretty normal. It's really impressive. Oh, there we go. I still did it, but it was okay this time. Like when you have the resolution down that low, it does struggle because like if you have something with text on it or whatever, there's not enough information for it to be able to make the text readable. But I mean, it wasn't readable in the first place either, so like, because the resolution was so low. But like everything else, like looked like pretty decent. There was like a little bit of weird artifacting, as you might expect, but like if you're upscaling from a resolution that's already like if you're upscaling from like 720p to like 4K or 1080p, it looks almost flawless. It's really impressive. I think it's really cool. Because it's less work on the computer to run the upscaling thing than it is to actually render it to that resolution. And so like, obviously, like at least with how the technology is at the moment, as far as I'm aware, it's not ideal to upscale it like that. But like if you're trying to get more out of older hardware, it seems pretty worth it. So that's really cool. Alright, let's keep going. I'm gonna play this a little bit longer. Wait until we hit at least 2 hours. And then, I might play American McGee's Alice. Depends on when, this is ready. I've asked them for an ETA. But your arcade, oh, I love the environments they've got going on here. Oh, more story.
This action is not good for my hair. See how it looks dry?
So, creatures are ravaging the city and your problem is dry hair?
Easy for you to say. Try to focus on me for a moment.
I could try to adapt a formula I have to...
No, we don't need another living ooze. Not now.
Humans. So resourceful and so problematic.
So we're doing the good old haha girl cares about her hair joke, huh? A little bit less fond of the story now after that, but doing some Sonic Lost World core humor, huh? Sonic Lost World is my go-to poster child for that type of thing now. I like the green wheels on this car. What car do I want? Who play as? Let's do this one with the green wheels, that's pretty cool. I'm not sure what's turbocharged about this game compared to, the first one. But... oh, here they're literally just advertising this game in the arcade. I love this weird Hot Wheels obsessed world. Because it's just a Hot Wheels themed arcade. Also, those escalators were a bit suspicious because they were just flat ramps. Like, it looked like there should be an escalator there, but it was just flat. Perfectly smooth. I mean, Hot Wheels should feel a little bit tacky, you know? It should always be a little bit tacky and goofy. Hot Wheels plots are always somewhat contrived. Even the best ones, like accelerators. I like how those arcade cabinets are like stupidly like wide. Just to accommodate putting the track on them like that. Like there's a stupidly long distance between the buttons and the screen. Just to accommodate the level geometry. Absolutely incredible. There's so many sound effects that the game only plays through the controller. Like there was a sound effect of like the flames going by, and they only played out of the controller, so you didn't hear that. There you go. It's like most of the collision sound effects only play through the controller. Like I'm hearing them, but you aren't. Yeah, it's just like all those voice clips from Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Let me put the controller up to the microphone so you can maybe hear some of it. I look silly playing it like this, but... I don't know if you can hear this. I don't know if it's coming over the microphone. You hear any of that? Every time I do a boost, there's like a noise. Like it might be, I see. Yeah. When it was the voice clips, my like setup was like set up to like account for those noises coming through, because you know it's obviously attuned to voice. But just random sound effects, it's probably mostly filtering them out. I think putting a speaker in the controller is underrated. I think that it should be more than just the Wii and the PlayStation to have that. This is a big freaking arcade. This is more like a mall. Look at that. It's got like escalators. What the hell is this arcade? I want to go here. Why did I... Chat, why did I do that? I was trying to boost. Why did I press that button? That's like the completely not even close to the boost button. This is the biggest arcade I've ever freaking seen. I mean, in Portland, there is the ground control arcade, which has 2 floors. But this seems to have like 3 floors, and it's like, it's in like a big warehouse type looking place. Like, damn. In the track editor, you essentially get like a free mode, a free roam mode, to any of the environment, like to whatever environment you're building the track in. I kind of want to go to the arcade environment and just drive around, see what all is in here. It's like Super Toy Cars. Remember Super Toy Cars? This is the good version of Super Toy Cars. I found out there's a sequel to Super Toy Cars, and I found it out because, when I was up in Oregon, we went to that one game store I've talked about that has, like, every single video game. Including, like, just at the front of the store is just a massive wall of, like, every Nintendo Switch game. Including, like, all the limited run games and stuff like that. And I found out there's a Super Toy Cars 2 that had a physical release on the Switch. Because they had it there. It was kind of incredible. Well, let's do, like, one more race. Because I haven't heard from Biz. Let's do one more race, and then I'll fire up American McGee's Alice for a little while. And then, we'll see how it do. Tropical race. The gas station? Oh hell yeah, let's check this out. Let's use one of the Teku cars. I also always wanted these ones. These are some nice cars. I had one Teku car. That one was always my favorite. I wanted more though. I had the one that was kind of like an SUV type of looking thing. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, I found it. It just comes up immediately. I was always really into this one. I like had I like drew it one time. Like tried to draw it like really realistic. It was like an actual car. Whoops. I forget I have to drag it onto my desktop first. Let's put it below me. If this car was in this game, I would be so excited. There it is. I really like this one. It's like an all-wheel drive type of thing. Cause I like it because it's like a sports car, but it's like really chunky, kind of like a SUV or a Jeep type of vehicle, you know. But it has like all the features of a sports car. I like it. Right, back to game. This game, actually, it honestly seems to run better on the PS4 than the first game did. Because the first game had some issues of like really blurry textures that would take a while to load. Like you'd get the low detail textures for quite a long period of time to where it was noticeable. This game I've noticed a lot less of that. I think there was only one time in the museum I noticed one of the posters on the wall was blurry for a second. But otherwise, no issues with textures loading in slowly. I will not be eliminated today, thank you. I love the shove move. That's like one of my favorite new features in this game. Well, that was an automatic jump. I'm doing pretty good. The gas station environment is pretty fun. Oh, that wasn't a jump. Okay. Oh well. No harm done. Yeah, I think the Accelerator's levels are way harder than the main story. Which is pretty good, actually. I'm happy to have that. Ooh. I should view a replay on one of these races and, like, or maybe I should view the replay on this race and then, like, get a good, then go into photo mode and get a good, screenshot for my thumbnail. Because a lot of the time, cause like, just like a behind camera view of the car on just a random part of track isn't that exciting for a thumbnail, but like seeing it like from the front and like with like a lot of action going on or whatever, that could be kind of exciting for the thumbnail. So I'll probably do that. Well, I like that car. That one's kind of fun. Alright, let's view the replay. I see, so I do this at the moment I want thing. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh yeah, that's pretty nice, actually. Yeah, there we go. I can hide everything. I take the picture. How do I take the picture? I can make them... I don't know. I thought maybe I could make the background blurry. This is probably good enough. How do I actually take the picture? Oh yeah, console's built-in screenshot function. Cool. Let's get this shot. Yeah, there we go. Cool. That'll work nicely for my thumbnail. I enjoy. How about that for my thumbnail? Alrighty, so that was our one more race. Let's go look at the shop again real quick. Maybe it has updated. Or something. Ta-da! Alright, let's see. We'll take a look at the track builder next time. Yeah, I think this will definitely be a stream series. Cause it's fun. I might play some of it on my own though, cause it doesn't make too big a difference if I stream the entire game or not. But I would like to do one to take a look at the track builder and stuff like that. It may only have 2 or 3 parts, but we'll see. Let's update the list. A tank. Get the Tankinator. There's the toilet car. Oh yeah, I want twin mill. That one's the best wedge car. Can't go without that. This is the 2022 edition. Ooh, that one looks like it'd be good at wedging, doesn't it? I had this one as a kid, not this paint job for it, but I had that model. Never underestimate the wedging. And we'll get the toilet. Cause why not? Why not get the toilet? It's so shiny. Final flush. This is the 2004 edition. Absolutely incredible. The steering wheel has a plunger, by the way. I would love to see this car in real life. I think somebody should make it, if they haven't already. Because there are some Hot Wheels that have been made in real life, like Diora 2, for instance. And of course Twin Mill. Of no spins. So I get spins. Let's let me customize my profile, shall I? So that is a rocket type. Where do I see type? Oh, on the side there. Understood. Okay. Anyway, I think my favorite car at the moment is gonna be this one. Classic. It's a nice looking background. I'm gonna have to go for the Teku background, aren't I? Get that accelerators stuff going. Or well, okay. I guess if my favorite car is a metal monster, then I gotta go with that background. What icon do I want? Loop ahead? What if instead it said poop ahead? I guess that one's fine for now. Oh, those are tags. Always a race. Old but good. Sure, it's always a race. It sure is always a race, huh? Like a stock vehicle. Vehicle with no skills equipped. This is kinda neat that we got all this. A duck. I can be a— okay, that's gotta be my icon now. I gotta be the duck. Cause that's great. I got spin tokens now. Okay, I'm a duck now. It's always a race. The duck. Beautiful. Alright, let's see if we can get anything out of the spin. Only get one spin. I got money. Yeah, I'm a duck now, Shan. See my icon? Oh, it should just be up there in the upper right hand corner of the screen. See? Way up there. I'm a duck. I guess I just quit the game. I thought maybe I could go back to the main menu, or to the title screen, but nope, you just quit. Well, I'm really happy with this game. I like it at least just as much as I liked the first game. So that's very good. I like all the accelerator stuff, and I like that the levels that you get for buying the accelerator stuff is harder than the main game. Although I presume they'll probably be easier once I upgrade the cars and stuff like that, but for now, a decent challenge. Anyway. Let's play, Alice until this is here. Actually, I'm gonna call them and see if they answer, and then if they don't, that will determine whether or not we're playing Alice. Tomorrow's gonna be a Bean bonus stream, by the way. The original, the OG Bean bonus game has a new sequel. You know, Yoshi Eat Bean. Remember that game? There's a new game in that series, so I'm gonna be playing that tomorrow. And then, yeah, it's out. I just got the notification that it's out on it. So, I will be streaming that. And then there's a couple games that Biss sent me to play for Bean Bonus stream. So I'm gonna play those as well. So Bean Bonus first, well, no, second Bean Bonus of the year. Bean Bonus is doing well this year. Also, I really like this background that we got because it references both our original background. Haha, Jonathan, I have no idea what is happening. Sorry, I'm late, Dracula. I was taking a dump. That's okay. I am dump. And then also last year's background, Champiss, is referenced as well. And we've got the bean, over there, in a sombrero. We've got Please Let Me Know. And behind me is the Aglium. You can't really see him, but he's there. And we've got Helpy, of course, who is my son. So yeah, that's what's coming up for now. Let's load up American McGee's Alice. I hope Biss will show up today. I hope I will get to stream with them at all. But for now, it's just me today. For now, just me. Yeah, where did I put Alice? Maybe in documents? No. I thought I was just in downloads. Ah, yes, there it is.